If you have big dreams in your life or you have big goals, for example, if you're a trader, if you're an entrepreneur, if you're in sales, if you're in business, whatever that you do in your life, you have to understand that sometimes to get the things that you want, to achieve the dreams that you want, to achieve the outcomes that you want in your life, you got to understand that sometimes you're going to have to be a little bit delusional. It's understanding that the people around you, yes, they may love you, your family may love you, your friends may love you, but the truth is they don't always know what's best for you, especially if you're trying to make money online. If you're trying to make money trading, this isn't a path that most people necessarily take. Whenever you get into the online space, for example, say you're getting into trading, a lot of people will judge you. A lot of people will give you their opinion on what they think about things. But something very important that I want a lot of you guys to understand is that right when I was getting into trading, everybody told me that it was stupid. Everybody told me that I would lose money. But now I'm 19 years old and I'm able to make this my full-time career pretty much. I was able to drop out of college after one semester and do this full-time, which was my dream ever since I basically started. One of the most important lessons that I've actually learned in my journey as a trader, as an entrepreneur, it was that the people around you, they don't always know what's best for you. And if you take advice from people who are not in the position that you actually want to be in, you're going to end up lost and you're going to end up in the same position as them. Something that never really struck with me is understanding why I should ever take advice from somebody that's not in the position that I want to be in. For me personally, I used to go to college, always wonder why I'm learning from a business teacher that's never owned a business, right? It just did not make sense in my mind. Every single successful person that I've actually known in my life never ended up going to school or anything like that. They just ended up going all in on their goals. And the thing is, nowadays, a lot of people, they can't go all in on their goals just because they lack discipline and they lack pretty much common life skills, honestly. If you really want something, if you really want trading to work, you just have to be kind of delusional, not listen to other people's opinions, and you just have to basically lock yourself in a room and make this work. That's literally what I did. I used to spend like 8 hours on the charts just studying price, backtesting, and this is the reality of trading. On social media, you just see the cars, you just see the traveling, the lifestyle, but in reality, you guys don't see what it actually took to get here. Now, for me personally, it was a little bit different. I ended up documenting my entire journey of learning how to trade on my YouTube channel. So I would document me backtesting an hour per day. If you guys want to scroll back, honestly, that work was actually the work that I needed to put in to make this work. And yes, on social media, you see the lifestyle, you see the cars, you see it traveling, whatever. But that's only after those hours, those sleepless nights that were spent in the charts. A lot of you guys, you want to skip that part. You don't want to put in the actual work needed to achieve an outcome that you want in your life. If you're a trader, that's going to be backtesting. It's going to be journaling every single trade that you take. It's going to be reviewing that journal, right? If you don't have data in a spreadsheet on your strategy, in my opinion, personally, you're just gambling. One of the biggest things in my trading that actually made it click for me was having that data in a spreadsheet. When you have data that proves to yourself that you're a profitable trader in backtesting, all you then got to do is translate that right into the live market pretty much. But yeah, back to the point of this video, you have to be delusional. In trading especially, you're going to take a lot of losses, especially when you're starting out. You're going to have to learn the hard way. As men, I'm going to be completely real with you. We only learn the hard way, if I'm being completely honest. I could tell you exactly what to do, but you still probably won't do it. You're gonna have to learn some lessons the hard way. And for me personally, honestly, I like learning the hard way, and anything that I do, something that just sticks in my brain is whenever I learn a lesson the hardest way possible. Most of the time, this is from failure. It's from blown accounts. It's from, taking a lot of losses, losing a lot of money. That's how I learned personally. I wouldn't have gone to the point to where I am right now in my life if I didn't have all of the failures in my life. Now, a lot of people, they're so fearful of failure that they don't actually start something in the first place. Biggest thing that you need to understand as well is that failure is a good thing. Every single lesson, every single failure that I've had in my life has actually gotten me to the point to where I'm at right now. And a lot of people, they don't want to fail. They're scared of failure. They fear it. Once you actually start to embrace failure in your life, that's when you're actually going to start to grow. And I'm not just talking out of my ass. I'm so straight up with you guys. Every single blown account, it's taught me a lesson. Every single lost trade, I always learn from any single trade that I lose. And most importantly, in trading as well, you guys already know, good loss is a loss that followed your trading plan. But if you break your rules, crash out, you're just self-sabotaging yourself. Overall, back to the main point of this video is you have to be delusional. If you really want something within your heart, you can achieve it, bro. I promise you. Me personally, I have achieved some things that maybe you've wanted to achieve, and I promise you, I'm no different than you guys. I'm literally a normal ass person. I just wanted it more than you. I'll be completely real with you guys. Any of the successful ass people you see online, they all just wanted it more than you actually wanted it. And anybody that you see online, you know, flexing on you, whatever, the only difference between them and you is just that they actually put in the work to achieve the outcomes that they wanted in their life. That honestly is the reality of this game. It's going to take a lot of time, it's going to take a lot of effort, it's going to take a lot of losses, but once you actually get down the skill, nobody can actually take it away from you. And also, this video isn't just about trading. This goes for business, this goes for, you know, the gym, whatever. Anything that you want in this life, you can achieve it as long as you put consistent action at it every single day. If you have discipline, if you have consistency, that's literally all that you need. And this year, that's what I've actually learned. That's the biggest lesson I've learned this year. You can achieve anything that you want in your life as long as you have discipline and consistency. As long as you just show up every single day and do the things that you know you have to do, you will get blessed by the universe. The universe will actually reward you when you put consistent effort at something. Also, in my life personally, faith has been a huge driver in anything that I've achieved. Now, I just want to make this clear. For me personally, I'm nowhere close to where I want to be in my life, but a year ago, I was in a completely different position in my life, right? I was nowhere close to where I wanted to be. Now I'm slowly achieving some of the big goals, some of the big dreams that I've always wanted, but I just want to make that clear. I'm nowhere close to where I actually want to be, and I'm honestly just getting started. I really do believe that when you just trust in God, when you pray on things, when you reflect on things, that's when you're actually going to achieve everything that you want. A verse that just hit me so hard in anything that I do is this one right here, Proverbs 3, and always submit to him and he will make your path straight. And the biggest thing here, honestly, is the make your path straight. I see that as basically your goal. Your goals will become simple and easy as long as you basically submit to him. When you just trust in God in anything that you do, it's easier and you will achieve things faster that you actually want. Also, I promise you, if you're making God happy, he's gonna make you happy and reward you with things that you want. If you're living a life that is sinful, if you're living a life that is basically, you know, not abiding by the commandments of God, why would you expect him to reward you with some of the things of this world? It just does not make any sense. And also, honestly, I'm just so glad to have this platform even just to talk on here, because this is gonna be where I'm basically gonna document the rest of my life on. I can't wait to look back at this channel in like 10, 20 years. It's just going to be such a euphoric feeling to see how far I've actually grown from where I am right now in my life. Back to the main point of the video is you have to be delusional. If people are telling you something won't work, they're telling you their limits pretty much. A lot of people, they give up on things, they don't go at things, they don't achieve the dreams that they want just because they don't have the self-belief within themselves. Me personally, in anything that I do, I don't care if it's the gym, I don't care if it's an online business, I don't care if it's trading, I always believe in myself 100% no matter what, because when you have a self-belief within yourself, you will achieve everything you want as long as you have that consistency and that discipline that I talked about before. Stop listening to people's opinions that are not in the position that you want to be in. If you're taking advice from somebody or you're accepting an opinion from somebody, make sure that they're actually in a position that you would want to be in. That's honestly a huge thing that I've learned this year as well. People will come into your life, God will bring you people that will either make you better, or sometimes people will make you worse. They'll make you fall into bad habits, they'll make you sin, they'll make you do all of these things that waste your time. And also, something very important just in general in life is understanding that the people who you surround yourself with will either make you better or make you worse as a person. And a lot of people think that this won't impact their trading, it won't impact their business, but it 100% will. The people who you surround yourself with are basically who you will become in the future. So you guys already heard the term, you hang around like 5 losers, you will be the 6th. If you hang around 5 millionaires, you will be the 7th. It's pretty much guaranteed. And this is because the people who you hang around, their habits will basically fall on into your life as well. Whether you like it or not, that's literally what happens. And in my life personally, that's something that has had a huge impact on me. And me personally, I'm so blessed, I really am, to have such amazing friends in my life that just push me to be better. And honestly, it's a big thing that will impact your trading, it will impact your businesses and whatever that you do. Having people in your life that actually push you every single day to be better. And if you have a dream, bro, you can achieve it. As long as you believe in yourself, you can achieve everything that you want in this life. Overall, I just want to make this a quick little video where I just drop some wisdom that honestly I wish I had in my life about 2 years ago, because I would have achieved the things that I wanted to way faster. So no matter where you're currently at in your journey as a trader, as an entrepreneur, whatever that you do, just know that you will achieve everything that you want as long as you believe in yourself. Also, if you're in the trading space and you're still not where you want to be, if you're not funded with a prop firm, if you haven't received your first ever prop firm payout, I have an offer where I guarantee to work with you one-on-one until you're funded over 6 figures with prop firms and receive your first ever prop firm payouts. Even after you get your first 1 to 2 prop firm payouts, I still work with you until you basically scale to consistent months trading prop firms. Hit that like button, really helps the channel grow. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button, comment any questions that you have for me. And until next time, love you all. Peace out.